Members of Congress who are determined to get answers from Jeffrey Epstein's longtime accomplice faced a big roadblock today. Ghislaine Maxwell refused to answer any questions during her deposition before the House Oversight Committee investigating the case.
Maxwell appeared via video link from prison where she is serving a 20-year sentence for her role aiding Epstein in his crimes. We heard from committee members after she pleaded the Fifth.
This obviously is very disappointing. We had many questions to ask about the crimes she and Epstein committed.
Ghislaine Maxwell is a monster. She facilitated, aided, and abetted Epstein's crimes, engaged in those crimes.
NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Melanie Zanona joins us from her post there. Melanie, first off, Maxwell's attorney released a statement saying that his client wants to answer questions. So then why is she staying silent? Why is she pleading the Fifth?
Yeah, so Maxwell's reasoning is that they have a petition before the court to vacate her prison sentence. And so essentially she doesn't want anything that would be said in a deposition to potentially be used against her in those legal proceedings. But she did make clear today that she would be willing to testify in front of the committee if President Donald Trump granted her clemency. So that was really upsetting to a number of the survivors of Epstein's abuse, as well as some of their family members, including the family of the late Virginia Roberts Giuffre, with them putting out a new letter directly addressed to Maxwell saying, "You did not just harm Virginia. You helped create a template of exploitation that hurt so many girls who were children, who were powerless, and who deserved protection. The suffering was not incidental to what you did. It was the point. It was your reward for a sadistic system you helped create." But despite this roadblock today, which largely was expected, lawmakers from both sides of the aisle and the committee vowing to push ahead with their investigation into Epstein.
Melanie, what happens next now that the House committee has access to the redacted files and they continue their investigation into this case?
So the next big moment we're expecting is when the Clintons testify before the committee. They have agreed to appear before the committee for depositions on February 26th and February 27th. However, there is still some disagreement over the format because the Clintons want a public hearing. Republicans want to keep it behind closed doors. So ultimately, if the Clintons don't end up appearing, Republicans will hold them in contempt of Congress. But aside from the Clintons, there are 3 other depositions on the books. You saw the schedule there. That includes Lex Wexner. He is a businessman. He will be deposed next week. And then later this month, we are expecting them to depose Epstein's lawyer as well as his accountant as they try to follow the money trail.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.